New at 4, 2 people are dead after troopers say a driver lost control and crashed in Carroll County. It happened early this morning on Rockmart Road in Villa Rica. The truck hit 2 utility poles and a sign before overturning. Channel 2's Wendy Halloran is live in Carroll County, where she talked to someone who witnessed this terrible accident. Wendy?
Well, Craig, Georgia power crews continue to work throughout the day to put up 2 new power poles here. It has been a terrible day for many, but especially for a young man I spoke with.
I heard a big boom, which I assume would be the truck hitting the first power pole. Then you could hear skid marks going all the way down the road.
Mason Pope quickly began to fear the worst.
I looked out my window only to see a lot of just flashes.
In the chaos of it all,
The power lines had snapped, and the light from it was just so bright.
his fears were soon realized.
And I believe then he tried to overcorrect, and you can see the tire marks here, right here, where he got very close to the vehicles and the house.
About 10 feet from his house.
It sounded like a young man, maybe in his mid-20s, yelling for whoever else was in the truck with him. You could really hear how afraid he was.
Pope says he and his family were in a no-win situation.
Really scary situation, because we didn't want to go out there because we were afraid of the power lines, but we also knew the people were in trouble.
They felt helpless.
We actually saw him drop to his knees right outside the passenger side door.
Georgia State Police say the 23-year-old driver and a 30-year-old passenger were killed. The truck hit 2 power poles, knocking out power to homes in its path. 2 other men in the truck were flown to the hospital. The crash is still under investigation, and we do not yet know the identities of the men who were killed. But Mason and his family feel horrible. They couldn't do more to help.
It's a really scary thought that was so close to home, and I just pray for those families of those people. It's so hard to deal with a loss so close to Christmas.
Now, Georgia State Police, they are still investigating this crash and what led to it. Reporting live in Carroll County, Wendy Halloran, Channel 2 Action News.